Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to CEO 2016 here on Capcom Fighters. I'm Sajam.
I am Ski Sonic.
And we're here with Top 64 action. Without further ado, we have such a ridiculous match to start things off. XSK Samurai versus Infiltration. We'll be handling a lot of the winners bracket matches right up next, so we're going to have Goichi versus Justin Wong as a follow for this. So if you're a fan of some Street Fighter V, you're going to have some good matches. I definitely want to hop into things. Yesterday, the Top 64 was really good. It was some of the craziest play, especially Infiltration with that Ume air throw, the jump back OS tech. But still, it was like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Throwing a Tatsu like that, it was just insane.
Amazing stuff.
Samurai, who beat 8-side to make it out of his pool.
Yeah.
And then beat F-Champion winners to make it here. So...
Oh, that's tough. I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one for sure. And so I'm happy to see that he's made it this far in the bracket. Really strong player.
Really strong American Shoto.
Yeah, he's one of the few, right? I feel like there's not a ton of those American Shotos out there.
Always notable, always noteworthy when you see that, because he really looks like he can go toe-to-toe with the best. He understands how to throw the fireball. It's elusive. It's esoteric.
It's really, so at like a beginner level, everybody plays Ryu and Ken, and they're like, this is the easiest thing, right? Those are the characters everybody starts with. But the higher level you get, the more difficult it is to play a Shoto at that level. It's so incredibly hard.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't want to take that risk.
Oh, yeah. You know, every fireball is death. So every time you throw a fireball, someone just holds up forward on the joystick. You're like, well, there it goes. That's all my lunch money in one combo.
It's like I thought I trained you, you know? Like I thought I sent a message, dude, don't jump anymore. And then they jump again. It's very disappointing sometimes.
So here we go, Samurai versus Infiltration. A matchup that we've seen Infiltration do super well and often. You see him start early.
Oh, XSK trying to get a little bit funky with that early parry. Big punish.
Yeah, he does that a lot against like Ken and Ryu in particular, right? Other Shotos, but you can't really do that against Nash's Boom. He can follow it up so much easier.
A lot of pressure in the corner here from Infiltration. Oh, I really like that jump back. It reset the position and maintain the spacing.
Yeah, and he's got him close to stun, although now it's slowly draining away. And man, Infiltration's control against Ryu and Ken is so hard to deal with. He just never gives you those opportunities to get things started.
Even XSK, he'll take some of these early risks. We saw him go for that early sweep with nothing to cancel it to. He's trying to find something, but Infiltration's defense is just too good in this first round.
Yeah, I mean, he got some damage on Infiltration, but I feel like most of it was just given away, right? It wasn't like he got a series and really got in there. It was just like a couple of raw things added up.
It's just like you said, he didn't get to get anything going. He's going to try to start right now.
Yeah, he needs more. Oh, wow, he got the stuff.
Stuffed it, but he didn't get too much off of it. He'll enjoy this corner game here.
Sick whiff punish with the wake-up buttons from Infiltration. I like that little adjustment from Samurai doing the V-reversal on the fireball because he knows Infil will follow it. Oh, man, opened up again.
And Infiltration earned his way out of that corner, just putting good buttons out in the pocket, and then he found a good cross-up V-trigger as well.
Oh, wow, chase down. Again? Oh my gosh.
To beat the jump back tag.
We've all seen the videos. We know. Oh, this is a big chance for Infiltration. He's got positioning now. No meter for Samurai. Great block. Oh, yeah. All he needs is one of those light kicks, but he's got to be careful with the boom out there.
Huge patience from Infiltration. Doesn't want to trade. He knows he can't trade, so he won't stick out any straight buttons.
Oh, he's got him.
Real smart. Really smart.
Yep. He just saw Samurai was going to sit there. He was content to just wait it out, and then that's when he got in there and lands the throw.
It was one of the least risky ways to take the round. He saw that XSK was hiding behind that stand light kick. If I stick any button out, I'll probably trade.
Right,
so I need to find my way in and eliminate the threat, and he did it with the grab.
Yeah, so dangerous. And that's Ryu's button really in this matchup. You got to do low strong, and you have to guess with stuff like jump short. Because if you try to play this slow and normal, it's not going to work out. All right, well, Samurai's in now. The meaty. That was a good range for himself, but yeah, Infiltration gets out for heavy kick. Good blocks. Just stays patient.
Infiltration spacing with these buttons as he rips the stand around house, I say that, but he's just looking so strong right now.
Yeah, and it's so tough because this character's walk speed is so slow, right? So being in the range to hit all those buttons at the right time is not easy to do.
Very right.
Yeah, Samurai trying to make it in. Still has some trigger to work with as well, but now so does Infiltration. We see how effective he is with that.
He's landed it already. Oh, that was a nice little fadeaway. You didn't buy it, but XSK walks right into that stand heavy.
And you know Infiltration's going to confirm those. Yeah, see? Jump back OS tech again. Just in case there's a jump and the forward light kick on the far anti-air.
Nice.
That button is so good. Oh, man. If you jump from anywhere around half screen, that button's going to land.
match round here for Infiltration, looking to put XSK Samurai into the losers bracket.
Yeah, this has just been a clinic so far. It's so clean, and Samurai hasn't solved it yet. He just can't figure out what to do. And to be fair, most Shotos haven't.
Yeah.
You know?
Not for lack of trying. He's been trying some creative things. We just saw some Tatsus, but he can't get through the neutral game.
Yeah, the buttons and booms is just too much to deal with right now. And not only that, but Infiltration, he rarely makes a mistake. And when he does, you have to capitalize on it huge.
And this kind of play is so frustrating. Just half screen all the time. Whenever I finally get close, I'm stopped.
Yeah, and then suddenly dashing in throw, stuff like that. It's just so hard to deal with. V-reversal out. All right, there's the chase down.
Last chance for XSK.
Yeah, but the wake up jab, good work to him. 4 rounds straight over Samurai. Gonna put himself in a little deeper here in the bracket. That was clean play.
Yeah, really just controlled from everywhere in the match. Whenever XSK got close, tried to get something to happen, he was actually dashing into jabs.
Yep.
I think that defensive play kind of got into his head. XSK is a pretty technical player.
Right.
But you can't pursue a lot of those back techs, those back reversals.
Right, exactly.
But he went for it.
Yeah, he
ran
tried.
into the jabs a bunch, ran into the fierce ones.
He ran into wake up target combo a couple of times.
Yep.
It's just because you really want to get in there. As Ryu in that matchup, right, you can't really play the footsies easily. It's very difficult to do. So then you start maybe jumping, you run into Scythe, you start to think maybe I could go for Tatsu, and you just run into buttons and stuff. So it's one of those things where you feel like you have to get something. So when he gets the knockdown, it's just like pursue, and then immediately it runs into buttons. But we got another one coming up for you guys, another slobber knocker, Justin Wong versus Goichi Chun. This is an interesting one, particularly because Justin Wong back at West Coast Warzone had a loss to Filipino Man in this matchup. And it wasn't for lack of neutral play or anything like that. It was the air legs that gave Justin so much trouble. So I'm curious to see if he has made any adjustment in that. I don't think I've seen him fight against a super high-level Chun since then.
Okay.
And Goichi is incredibly high level. Amazing execution. He knows exactly what to do with Chun-Li, what ranges to be at. But so does Justin with Karen, so we'll see what happens.
I was talking a little bit about specifically that this character yesterday, and
Karen or Chun-Li?
Chun-Li.
Okay.
And the air lightning legs.
Yeah.
Specifically, he's saying, like, I can hit that. You know, I think I can see it. I have enough reactions. I was talking about it with him and Flash Metroid, so maybe he's trained it up.
Yeah, because I know that was definitely an issue for him the last time I saw him play this matchup.
He says it's not that strong now, so
okay.
Sorry to put you on notice and maybe a little bit under the gun here, but Justin Wong, he thinks he's got something for it.
You know what? I feel like it still is an issue. for Karen in particular, I feel like her anti-airs for this kind of stuff without meter is hard. But if anybody can put themselves in the range to shut that kind of stuff down, it'd be Justin. So we'll see. I'm curious to see how this neutral game opens here. Okay, yeah, I expected a little bit of offense from Goichi, to be honest. He's kind of that player. Yeah, air legs on wake up.
I think ground game versus ground game here. It's Karen is the one that has to go to the plan B a little bit. She's going to be the one that has to take the chances. And there's one option. He goes for the dash under.
Yeah, command dash is something you can do to get under it. It sort of has to be a bit predictive, right? You can't just do it on reaction. It's very difficult. But you see air legs so far already an issue for Justin, leading to this pressure. All right, wake up buttons works. He's going to get set up. He also has V-trigger already. He ended 2 combos with V-skill, and there it is. Baited the throw. And the counter jab from Goichi.
Tried to get a little bit too much out of the frame advantage. Dash
side
under,
and
the super.
Yeah, already had it on deck. Built so much meter already, and that's first round Goichi. Just off the strength of a couple of things that added up real quick.
He didn't get too much out of the legs, but like you said, it definitely afforded him that pressure.
It just, it gives you pressure. And then when Justin's sitting there thinking about stopping air legs, then suddenly Goichi gets to walk up and do other things, right?
Exactly.
So there's just this focus on it. Wow, 2 rounds in a row, Justin opening with the V-skill. Yeah, Goichi has woke up buttons just quite a few times already, and Justin, I think, is onto it now. He's either doing reversal jab or wake up jab. There's the confirm.
That one was slightly delayed. Here, Justin's ready for it.
Yeah, sort of preemptive EX uppercut, actually. Got him. Gonna be good damage.
Justin now tightening up those frame traps, seeing that Goichi will throw out the crutch jab in response.
That's one thing you gotta watch out for. Good pressure from Goichi. Doesn't keep it up too much farther. Justin's sitting on tons of meter, and he uses some of it. There it is. All right.
EX dash just makes his way in.
Yeah, but look how much meter he built just on the throw. It's like he already is almost back to that full gauge, which is so key for Karen.
That is significant.
Yeah, she is just a little battery. She builds up meter incredibly fast. I like the spacing on V skill. Justin has to use that often in neutral and in combos to try to build trigger quickly. Oh yeah, whip punish on that, back strong.
Another big whip punish.
Yeah, Justin's neutral is incredible. He tried to anti-air legs that time and he just did jump over. That was really smart from Goichi.
That was a preemptive anti-air and wrong choice.
Yeah.
Now he's established the jump in mix-ups.
Oh man, yeah, he has to deal. Is it going to be jump? Is it going to be air leg? You got to guess.
Justin will go ahead and V-trigger to fight his
Oh,
way
he's got
back
him. That's
out.
100% a punish, yes. So whether you go, even if you go for the plus frame elbow there, it's going to interrupt and get through, right? So that is coverage from Goichi to beat all the options in the front, and that is first game Goichi over Justin Wong.
That's just an error. Justin's going to have to file that one away. He probably knows, don't do it against the full stock Chun, but since he's trying to make that comeback, since he's trying to reestablish the momentum.
He feels like he has to do something, right?
Got away from him.
Yeah, and he did the same thing last time where he did the fake out and got away because Goichi was going for jab to interrupt him. But that's the problem with that pressure, right? Is that when a lot of characters have critical art, there's not much they can do about it. Same thing, Ken can do the same kind of thing. Ooh, crushed him. Yeah, that was good confirmed from far. Anti-air, preemptive from Justin.
That one was definitely early.
Oh, this time it's the regular jump and it doesn't work again. Great confirm from Goichi. He has pressure now. Yeah, and Justin's probably sitting there waiting for the legs and he just gets opened up.
And just like you said, that spotty anti-air game of Kyron is really coming into play here.
Oh, 100%, yeah. She just does not have a lot of things to cover those angles, right? Nothing that comes out quick and effective like a Chun-Li stand light kick to deal with these air legs or even just regular jump over.
Nothing that's super reliable, She has to go to the meter option. That one's hard to use.
Right, and you want to save that meter for critical art, which we haven't seen Justin land once, which is usually, how he closes out most of his rounds. Whip punish. The wake-up buttons from Goichi. And there's an answer from Justin. And another one. Okay, bird. And now Goichi has pressure if he wants it. V reversal. Yeah, Justin's sitting on tons of bar here. Okay. Gotta spend the bird from Goichi. And yeah, buff fireballs. So much range when in V-trigger. So this is looking like a round Justin can work on and take here if he just lands one more hit.
He's given a whole lot of respect to the neutral game. Nice confirm there.
Yeah, cut the dash in. Good work from Justin to slow things down. But, it was a lot of hit and run. Justin was kind of in a lot of weird scrambly positions there that I don't think he was comfortable in, but he closed out the round.
It feels like, though, better the scramble than the mid-range game because
100%.
The Chun-Li really, really shines there, and that's really where Kyron wants to be. If you're taken out of your A game, you're not in a comfortable position.
First time we've seen Goichi miss air legs actually just there a second ago. Also got the counter hit back strong. The legs, man, it's gonna be big. Does Justin spend it? No critical yet. Yeah, it was great V reversal on the air legs. Although that's something Goichi can look out for. Yeah, forced to block the fireball. It has extended range when she's in V-trigger.
Justin fully stopped and fishing.
Ooh, other side. Walk back. He baited the throw, but didn't punish.
Counter hit. Nothing off of it. Justin cornered.
Yeah, got it. It's a bad spot here. Goichi with lots of meter to work with as well.
He's taking to the air quite a bit, and though Justin is showing creative options to the anti-air with those walk unders, dash unders.
Yeah, it hasn't been enough to dissuade him. Yeah, he's just going to keep going to that option. And if Justin's focused on stopping it, why not, right? You can open up with other things. You got to be careful. That Fierce is going to be into critical art. You got to be worried if you're Justin.
Goes ahead, triggers, corner pressure, stops.
Going to be a punish again. Yeah, you can't get away with that.
Even the reversal.
Yeah, it's so negative on block if you stop the Rekka there, and I guess Justin just didn't know.
He must not.
Yeah, 100%. That is a punish on that. Ken can do the same thing with his critical art, really fast startup as well.
Wow.
And it's just, I guess, character unfamiliarity, or just character knowledge in that particular situation from Justin.
Yeah.
Got to know that that's going to be a problem. So there it is. Goichi over Justin Wong is now in loser's bracket after tearing up the North American ranking circuit.
Guarantee you Justin never forgets it after that, but...
Oh, yeah, I hope not.
Goichi has looked incredibly strong in Street Fighter V with his Chun-Li.
I actually think he's pretty much the best placing Chun, right?
I think
feel like he has the best results, yeah.
Whenever
Despite
he's out.
guys like Nuki being incredibly strong Chun players traditionally, right? People know about how good he is.
Right.
I think Goichi's results have been overall probably the best.
Yeah.
In tournament at least, right?
Yeah. Goichi's a very active player. more recently. Onuki's still, I think, getting back into it. I would characterize it like that. But Goichi's still pretty active competitively, so really no surprise to see those skills still
It's like
holding
every
strong.
game on the planet.
Exactly.
He's probably like the best at it, and you just don't know. We got ourselves another slobber knocker. We have ourselves Flash, recently sponsored, versus Kazunoko. This should be a good one. Vega Kami more than likely.
Yeah, that should be it.
Should be
Flash
an
has
interesting
a
match.
couple of backup characters, but he's never felt the need to use them.
And I don't think he should. I think his Vega's really good.
Yeah.
So they're going to be button checks. Another particularly interesting matchup because we have to see how Flash handles the approach, right? That's one of the things that's so important. How do you handle the approach of a Kazunoko Kami who can mix up between regular jump, between dive kick, between playing great footsies and stuff like that? It's going to be tough to figure out how to crack that approach from Flash.
Flash is very comfortable playing lane in any game.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's going to be a lot of great spacing and look for stand light kick. The
Wake up
du
stand
jour.
light kick, challenging with stand light kick, hitting it anytime, anywhere. Yeah, 3 frames, real fast. It's the button to hit.
Pretty conservative player. Wouldn't expect him to go for any risky slides, anything like that. He'll probably give a lot of respect to those air strikes.
Yeah. That's one thing, you definitely have to watch out for that approach, right? And you know Kazunoko traditionally, is it wake up jab, is it wake up uppercut, is it wake up button, right? We all know that's going to be an issue.
Kazunoko pan, as they call it in Japan.
You just never know what he's going to do. It's so impossibly hard to predict the roulette that he plays on wake up. I like the spacing so far from Flash. There hasn't been a jump on approach. There it is. Yeah. Ooh, important that he already caught Flash teching more than one time on his first approach. Got to be careful if you're Flash.
He just did. He put the button back away.
Yep. All right, air to air.
Nice.
I like that Flash is establishing that air to air right away. That's an important tool. Yeah, and the counter poke. He is fishing from that right from the start.
Yeah. Flash was testing the waters with that one, and he's going to have to put that one away.
Yeah,
there's the
challenge.
wake up stand light kick. Slides under. Nice anti-air. Good confirming here from Kazunoko.
Yeah, and it's huge damage. Not quite death because he just built a critical R. Oh, Flash opened him up low twice, but can't confirm it
Very
those
close
range.
to the meter.
Got him critical R, and that's the round for Flash.
Beautiful. Look how much meter he has. He did that on the hit that got him the super clean stuff.
It was really impressive. That was good knowledge, too. Although, obviously, when you're throwing the rows, you can see it.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, he just knew at the last second.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he played into that situation. He knows, like, oh, I have enough. He didn't have it when he started the combo.
Right. And conversely, Kazunoko got a hit right before that where he built critical R after it was over. So that meter management was so important. Cornered already as Flash, and yeah, I was just going to say, Kazunoko going to get in there. And you see that back walk speed from Vega, so impossibly difficult to catch.
Kazunoko now playing the control game in this second round.
Wake up short again. There it is, the dash up low. Sometimes you expect command throw, so you got to be careful. Close to stun.
Flash responds
And
by
there it
getting
is.
more aggressive.
Should be a game for Flash. And it is. First game Flash, 2 rounds straight over Kazunoko. He's got to figure something out here. Mostly, I think, probably not expecting Flash to play it so slow, but then turn it on so fast there in the second round, right? Especially with how often he's challenging with standing light kick. He's not giving Kazunoko any room.
Yeah. We saw some quick adaptation from Flash in that matchup. He tested the waters defensively, offensively, but he saw what Kazunoko had to offer, and he adjusted.
Right, exactly. And that's what you really have to do, especially as the defensive character in a matchup like this. Already getting mauled is Flash. Close to stun now, but he's gonna fend it off slightly with that V trigger.
That's real conservative. You know, he's not getting greedy. He just gets out.
Yeah, 100% what you should be doing. Now Kazunoko's approach is so dangerous because of V-trigger dive kick, which flips Flash in the air, which is where you want to get hit by it, rather than grounded, where you have to force the mix-up. Great spacing.
Yeah, he went for that earlier. He got it now, twice in a row.
Yeah, anti-airing with Fierce, or even just punishing landing frames the second time.
He almost got that in the corner. Would have been the stun for the round, but Kazunoko with the pressure.
Oh, the challenge, and he has critical art again. He just built it a second ago. What a confirm from Flash. He just challenged every time. Stand light kick, low jab. Stand light kick, low jab. And Kazunoko was just running into it.
It's really clean. Kazunoko was trying to take some liberties off of his frame advantage. A lot of other players get scared, get flustered in that situation.
Right, yeah. Flash is challenging. He's not going to let him get away with taking those frames and walking up into his face. Confirm. Yeah, you see, now Kazunoko is making sure he has meaties, so he doesn't want to eat these light kicks anymore. An excellent air-to-air.
When you do that, you push the character out of range, so he makes him block 2 or 3 times and then flashes right out.
That's what he wants. Yeah, he's okay with that. That time, meaty, stuffed, whatever Flash hit.
Dash under. He gets to keep the trigger now and reset the positioning. Flash is going to be feeling good.
Wake up button from Kazunoko. Oh, the V reversal gets caught. Yep. And again, Kazunoko just built critical art at the end of that combo. Gotta be worried about that. Oh, confirms? No claw. Whip punish. And that should be the round. All right. A little too active on wake up for Flash's own good, hitting lots of buttons.
The one big miscalculation on that V reversal, I think, really changed the flavor of that round.
Yeah, he was just looking to block anything and V reversal out, and then Kazunoko just happened to have that V skill out there.
Fair match round for Flash Metroid.
Yeah, and you see him challenging. I love the air-to-airs, man.
Oh, yeah.
So good. It's one of those things you have to do with Vega, whose anti-airs aren't traditional. There's Kazunoko with a V-trigger.
Always got to remember that crouch heavy. She covers a little bit more space than you expect out
yeah,
of the rest of her buttons.
And there's the critical art. Huge lead.
Damage!
Yeah, he's going to have a ton of life to work with here. One more will do it for Flash.
Kazunoko fully stocks.
Well, the wake-up buttons, of course. Kazunoko's in there. He has critical art, so next hit, gonna kill. You gotta be worried if you're Flash.
Oh, Flash gets aggressive.
Yeah, he gets a little panicky. No confirm on that. Man, that could have been it, and there it is. Flash gets it anyway. 2-0 over Kazunoko.
Oh, that was a great set from Flash Metroid.
Yeah, that was really solid play for Flash, for sure.
He made the Kazunoko style not a factor.
Which is crazy. It's one of those things that world-class players struggle to do.
Very tough.
Right? I mean, we saw it at Capcom Cup this year. That was exactly what he did. He just imposed his will on everybody he played. And that's Kazunoko's style. That's what he likes to do. Got another. In case you guys were curious, the matches are not going to get any less insane.
No.
They're definitely not going to be any less high profile. We've got Ludovic, a Chun-Li player from America versus Tokido.
Yeah.
You know him. You love him. He'll body you, and he'll let you know about it. He beat Arturo yesterday in a really close match.
Yeah. And he'll be able to converse with you afterwards in English about how he just bodied you.
That's true. That's actually the best part, right? He can break it down for you. Let me tell you why.
Yes.
You took a beating. You took this big Ryu foot to the face. Yeah, he had some weird drops yesterday that were not, characteristic of Tokido, I think. But I think he'll be all right today. He's one of those players that can pull it together.
He's had a long season of Street Fighter V. It's hard to be as consistent a player as we know him to be across that many events, right?
Which is crazy because the game hasn't been out that long, and I feel like he's been traveling for it for 10 years.
Yeah.
He's just been at every event possible. There's like a ridiculous amount of footage of him out there. But yeah, now that I think about it, I feel like his consistency has been really impressive. Although lately it hasn't been the second place at every event like he started with, right? But definitely always a threat.
He's one of the craftier players out there as well. Incredibly technical, but he knows how to really dirty it up, break through what is the technical game, understands how to, okay, that's an option select. Well, I know how to maybe dirty up my timing just a little bit.
And just implement it immediately, and then add something to it that other players just don't do, right? I feel like his Ryu setups are just clean and despicable. They are the most disgusting things you've ever seen. Put it in the best way. Ludovic, so the first major he went to for this game, he didn't even own it. And he just played Chun-Li fundamentally and made top 8.
Well, he loves Chun-Li.
Yeah, he is a Chun-Li fan.
He plays Chun-Li in he plays Chun-Li in Marvel 3. He plays Chun-Li in Marvel 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a Chun-Li main.
Yeah, Chun is his character, and he's really strong.
He's got great spacing, great reactions. He was a guy that sat on that meter in Street Fighter 4 with Chun-Li quite a bit, and he was always nailing that super.
Yeah, great execution too, which is what you need in this game for Chun-Li. Well, the last game, I guess, too, right?
Yeah.
A different kind. Gotta be worried. One of the problems I do think Chun-Li has as a character is dealing with fireballs is not always easy for her, right? She doesn't have the best jump. It's kind of floaty.
Right.
V-skill also a bit floaty.
Yeah.
So it's not always easy for her to get over fireballs. She has to guess with slide or guess with jump.
Yeah, a number of tools. You just have to find the best one.
Yeah. There's the confirm from Tokido. Huge damage off just jump short, which is crazy. Ooh, fishing. Yeah, he really wanted that roundhouse. Tokido will stick it out a lot. Great confirm and the bird. Oh, missed the anti-air.
I think next hit might be able to do it for Lud. V-trigger available. Oh, no activation from Tokido. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, where was the V-trigger? I'm surprised he didn't pop it. Maybe he just believed in the sweep that much, but even so, why not keep it safe, right?
I got to go with input errors. No reason on the planet for him to not pop that V-trigger there.
It's got to be an error of some kind. Back to this neutral. Oh, popped it. Yeah, that could happen. With Ryu, sometimes you try to do walk-up strong and you get overhead.
Yeah.
It's sort of the issue. You see that anti-air is so consistent. Even on Ryu jump light kick, which is really tough to anti-air for lots of characters.
A lot of this is being played around, like you said, the fireball game. Early on, Lud established the jump, and he went for those early press strongs just to show Tokido, listen, I'm not going to let you throw fireballs in my face. There it is.
Got him, yep. That is a reversal punish.
Great at using that super for punishing. That is one of the things that he loves about Chun-Li.
Oh, and just jumps in and eats the uppercut. Tokido fully stocked, which makes Ryu so dangerous, but Lud is in there. Pops trigger. And now so dangerous. Fireballs are stronger. She can link so many things now. Chun-Li and Trigger is such a frightening character. Tokido trying to slow it down. There's the trigger. Yeah, got him. Oh, and the confirm?
He didn't have any meter. There was nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, he was stuck. Oh, again, the unsafe, but no punish from Lud. And he didn't want to commit. Again, he was scared of maybe uppercut from Tokido, but it didn't come out.
Can't trade
overhead. Oh my, he just walked up in his face and did overhead, Tokido.
I think he actually hit him with the skin of the glove on that overhead. That was the Everlast overhead.
Just tagged him at the end of it. I can't believe that reached either. Yeah, that was crazy. At that range, too, you have to be careful about fireballs if you're Tokido because EX legs from Chun will punish it in a lot of ranges. Gotta be a bit worrisome about just doing like low forward fireball, right?
Really great management of the neutral, the mid-range game from Lud. A lot of feints on the approach.
Yeah, he's not committing too hard to anything. You see, just very fundamentally sound neutral, right? Not overcommittal ever. Just footsies. Oh, no whiff punish on that, though. That was a big sweep.
Lud's fully stopped and he's looking to make something out of it. Yeah,
we just saw him use that critical and unload all kinds of damage on Tokido, and that's what's going to happen if Tokido throws a bad fireball or if Lud gets a confirm of any kind. Oh, V-trigger was available. He didn't use it.
One thing here is Lud is sitting on that meter, and this might not be the most efficient usage of it, and it's kind of slowing down the pace. This is making Tokido feel comfortable.
Yeah, it is a lot of meter, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, it could be used for other things, right? EX legs, EX fireball for approach, something like that.
Exactly. You would get it back if you used one and you still
we got him.
With the super overhead.
Surprised he got hit by the overhead.
Now, is this enough or does he need one more?
He's not dead. He definitely needs one more, and it's whether this V-skill mix-up works out, I think. Oh, he doesn't commit to it. The wake-up jab from Tokido and just right into critical art. That's beast. Just like that.
He just walked into it.
Well, you see Lud's reaction to it.
I cannot believe I let that go.
He just walked into it. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't commit to the V-skill mix-up. In the corner especially, it's incredibly ambiguous.
Dude, you know Tokido was, it was like at all types of frame disadvantage, right?
Right.
He's like, I know.
Right
now is the
hit
time.
This little jab right here, pop the trigger.
I feel it. Sometimes you got to make those reads. That's really what it comes down to. You can't always play by the book. You have to take chances. Tokido knows how to do it.
Right, yeah, and I guess that's what happened. Lud was just sitting there thinking to himself, like, there's no way this will happen, right? Oh, punish, yeah. Just got the... Wow, air to air was sick.
But they put him in a bad position. He was disadvantaged when he came down.
Right, he hit it while he was rising and Tokido was falling, so... Landed with frame disadvantage. It happens. One of the wrists of air to airing. Oh no, the EX legs fell out at the end. Counter hit confirmed from Tokido with strong in the sweep.
Guess Tokido knows the fireball spacing in this matchup.
Popped it. And there's the pressure. One more for stun and one more for death. Oh yeah, it was a throw loop. That's what it is. You do low jab and throw. That's meaty. If that whiffs, you do stand medium kick and then another throw. Again, meaty. And that's what Ryu can do in the corner there. It's tough to be in that position. Throw again. It's a bad spot for Lud to be. Oh my, just crushed him on wake up. Huge damage for Tokido, who's now sitting on full critical art as well.
Not one wake-up reversal from Lud the whole time. Tokido now knows, I'm just going in.
Yeah, he's respecting Tokido so much, right? This guy, you know, he's got to think that I'll do it. Throw again. Tokido sitting on all this meter still. It's a bad spot to be if you're Lud. He's got to make something happen, and he does it. Yeah. Tokido's going to take it 2-0 over Lud. After that real close game, he really tightened it up, figured it out in the second one.
That's tough.
Yeah, tough loss for Lud, who looked great in the first game, and that wake-up jab. The silly stuff.
Yeah, everything changed after that.
Yeah. That's, I mean, what can you do, right? You just run into the jab, and then there it is. Got ourselves another match. You saw this gentleman, both of these guys playing on stream yesterday. I remember seeing Nuki in the morning. But it's going to be Nuki Haitani. So Chun-Li versus... Oh, they're rock, paper, scissors for side? Oh, body.
Wait, is this 2 of the 5 gods right here?
Right here, yes.
Right
2
here.
of the 5 gods of Japanese fighting games. Although apparently Haitani free at rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Did you see that?
How can you be a god if you're free at RPS?
I mean, technically one of them has to be good, but that was so free. Oh my god, they're like, you want to play rock, paper? All right, you lost. Like he got him so quick.
Yeah.
He got put to sleep. That was rough. I hope that's not how the set goes.
Scram, kid.
Yeah, that was brutal. That looked like me versus Tasty Steve. That was crazy. Couldn't
know,
believe how quick that was.
I'm pretty good at RPS. You know who I took out this weekend?
Who?
K-Brad himself.
You know, I feel like K-Brad is sandbagging an RPS for Evo.
Really?
Yes.
You think this is the long con?
I think it's the long con, dude, because he's had a couple of rough patches lately in RPS from what I've heard. I think he's sandbagging for Evo.
That
Or
could
rock,
be the
paper,
setup.
scissors, nationals,
That
probably.
that
he's
could
training
be the
for.
setup.
Yeah, dude, he's going to hit everybody with the avalanche.
Yeah.
Rock, rock, rock. Oh, no one expects it.
I actually lost to quadruple rock
Yeah?
yesterday.
What
that
did
was
you,
guilty.
You threw the Gardner?
Yeah, of course.
Scissors, scissors, scissors?
No. I threw. No. It was one match. So it was rock. It was rock trades.
Oh my
rock
God.
trades. And
Oh
then
my
the
God.
4th rock came out. Can you believe that anybody would throw rock 4 times
Guilty?
in a row?
I believe it, yeah.
Of course.
That's wake up jab from Guilty. Every time, yeah, you got to know.
I was like, I know you now. If we ever play Street Fighter, you're dead.
Yeah, that's how it works. Well, look, Nuki got him in rock, paper, scissors,
Yeah.
but now we're playing the video game, so we'll see how it goes.
Let's see how he translates that RPS here.
I'm curious to see, how Haitani handles the neutral here in particular, because I think it's a tough one for Nikali to fight a lot of times. What, an air throw? Are you serious? Just opens him up like that?
Some of the best reactions on Nuki.
Yeah, and it's not like he hasn't been playing Chun-Li since the dawn of time,
Oh, yeah.
So he's totally familiar with this character, even if it's a new game, right? Legacy carries over. Confirm is good. And the meaty, yes. And the confirm, that's back strong counter hit. Oh, and the instant. Yeah, that's going to be the round if he doesn't drop it. And he does. Haitani. It just looked exactly like rock, paper, scissors right there. The same way it went down. It was that convincing for Nuki there. The buffer is good. But man, Bird right away. That's one thing about Nuki. He likes to really establish the idea that, look, I will do wake up jab or wake up spinning bird on my wake up, and you have to guess what it's going to be.
I think you should. I mean, we saw in the last matchup, Tokido said no EX spinning bird kicks, then I have all free reign to go in.
Right, and Chun-Li is so strong in the neutral. When you establish a wake up game alongside of that, it's so dangerous. Stun and maybe the round?
Haitani looking maybe a little bit understudied in this Chun-Li matchup. Nuki really having his way with him.
Yeah, Nuki just all over him. Patient blocks right there. Got to keep it that way. And there's the light kick from downtown Nuki. Too strong that first game. Convincing 2 rounds. Haitani has to make a big adjustment. Not only, I think, in just how he's playing the neutral, because in the neutral, Nuki's getting the better of it, but the uppercuts already, he's bringing them out real fast. And that's what he likes to do, right? But obviously, Nuki knows. He's baited him a couple times.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some kind of adjustment. All right, gives him the thumbs up, as you have to do.
You got to either get more crazy or less crazy, right? I think Haitani's the guy to crank it up.
Yeah, you got to. It's one or the other real quick. Because, yeah, the neutral is so tough, too, for Nikali. I think, what the? That back fierce on the other side?
Making it feel like third strike. Haitani is being forced to take chances.
Man.
And
Any
like you said,
uppercut
Nuki's
from
ready.
downtown, yeah. I feel like that uppercut was just so desperation. Oh, not even a whip punish on that, man.
Yeah, he's flustered. He's flustered. Onuki has just got all the momentum.
Yeah, he's got to figure it out. This is just this is rough for Haitani so far. View reversal is a great idea, but there's the jump.
Finally finds a big jump, and now we got the corner.
We got meaty stomp. Didn't catch anything. Oh yeah, and he just contested with jab just in case.
Really nice.
Knows that he's sitting there waiting for the uppercuts. Overhead's no good, and he caught him. Might be dead.
Looked like it was going to be the cross-up, but still ended up on the same side. Haitani gets away with one there.
Yeah, or maybe even just tacked or something in the front, right?
Could've
Like whatever it was. Yeah, he just got hit by it.
Yeah.
It was ambiguous looking.
Yeah.
Confirmed from Nuki. A buffer again, yeah. That's what I think Nikali has to do in this neutral, right? Is stick out his little normals and try to just buffer stuff in and hope that Chun-Li swings into it. That's often the plan.
He's going to have to be careful against the full critical arc, though, in this round.
Right, makes Chun so dangerous. We just talked about that with Lud. Oh, he thought he got the buffer. No, yeah, it's going to be punish.
Big punish opportunity here. Just goes for a little bit and keeps pressure off of the EX stomp.
Okay, the anti-air again in the front this time. Oh, good block.
He read it again.
Yeah, and the punish is good, although while in V-trigger, there's the confirm. That's done. Yeah, while in V-trigger, her crush counter combo is not as good, right? So she has to adjust a little bit by doing that forward roundhouse and then comboing after, but still, Nuki was ready for it. That was crazy block.
Wonder if Haitani is considering that and going for more DP when the V-trigger is activated.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. I'm not sure. Oh, whiff punish,
Wow.
of course, yeah. And with the fierce button, right? It's not like he's whiff punishing with like low
He
forward.
can walk up fierce. That stand roundhouse stays out for days.
Yeah, he really was just totally ready for it. Bird, there's the wake up button just in case. Man, pressure from Nuki. It's the neutral, it's the pressure,
Yeah.
it's the choices on wake up.
It's
like,
everything.
Yeah, he's just playing so strong right now. Okay, this is a big chance.
Haitani really needs to just try to get Onuki out of his comfort zone. He just needs to get in there, start working the frame advantage, finally get his turn to play.
Oh, there's the jump. That was a big chance. And now no V-trigger available. He's going to spend critical art right away. It's huge damage. Corner positioning as well. Just one more will do it. Oh, what an input error. No way he meant that, right?
Oh, my lord.
And now it's a huge chance for Nuki. It'll be one more and he'll get the round. Oh, he did it again. He took the risk.
I would have did it.
You got to, right?
I would have did it.
You got to live and die by it. That's the way you're going to play. Then that's the way you're going to play.
You're not going to block all of them, Onuki, right?
Right.
Haitani is staying resolute here, sticking to his game plan. And that's important, right?
Yeah, I mean, talk about it all the time, but that's the kind of risk that you take when you just establish that game plan. And now, Haitani is really just saying, I'll do it. And Nuki has to think about it even more, like, man, this guy is uppercutting even more than usual.
Yeah.
It's on another level today. And see, he just blocked right there because he was so scared of the uppercut. He's just worried now. Oh, wow, drop combo, but got him anyway.
And now he's opened it up now. Wake up jabs.
Yeah, just like that. And it's a problem. Definitely a problem. Haitani has really set the pace. There's another uppercut.
Wow. Haitani reaching for the sky with that.
Yeah, and Chun-Li did low medium kick, and her crouching medium kick low profile is his uppercut anyway.
Yeah.
Right, so at that range, it's not going to work.
Yeah. You need to see more players use that, actually.
Oh, yeah, just low medium kick against them, and it'll go right over. V-trigger available for Chun-Li as well. Got to watch for the slide into it. There's the confirm. Popped. Keeps the pressure relatively simple. The jump from Haitani, who's got full meter. Oh, he just needs one. Oh, the command
That was super
throw.
smart.
Genius.
Super smart.
Genius command throw.
After the air-to-air, 9 out of 10 times I'm going with the command grab. Hits the mark. Everybody wants to block in that situation, see?
Right. Even if it was like dash under, right? You're looking for the left, right? You're looking for something, and then all of a sudden he opens it up with a command throw. Now, suddenly Haitani on match point after Nuki looks so slow. Oh, that was so ambiguous.
Haitani's gotten a lot of his damage, nearly all of his big damage off jump-ins. Onuki's been doing a great job of stopping it, but now Haitani finally getting the ground pressure.
Maybe another? Okay. And there's the oh my god, he just commits to the uppercut, and that's going to be that. Haitani takes it.
He knows his game plan is sound. The first 6 DPs don't work out. Guess what? 7 through 12.
Definitely will, right? Yeah, you
money.
mentioned he's either got to get a little more solid or a little bit crazier.
Yeah.
And I feel like he did both almost,
Yeah.
but definitely more crazy.
Yeah.
But we've got ourselves another slobber knocker. This time, the global Twitch ambassador, soon to be Supreme Chancellor of Earth.
Wow.
Daigo Umehara versus Southern California's Stupendous.
I, for one, welcome our new Ryu Overlord.
I welcome it too. He came backstage earlier when we were in the middle of a match, and he was running around trying to find a stick. And he just pointed at random sticks and was like, "Can I use that? Can I? I'm Daigo. You're gonna let me use it." And the production people back here were like, "Oh yeah, Daigo, go for it. Yeah, sure, no problem."
They're all you. All take.
Yeah,
all
they're like all back here like, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing here?"
Can you sign this?
So yeah, can you sign the stick real quick? So it's Stupendous out of Southern California. We've talked about Daigo a bit, but Stupendous, who is, just a threat always in the West Coast. Everybody knows that he is so dangerous. He has put the hurting on quite a few Ken players in Southern California, that's for sure. And Daigo Umehara, threat to the universe, threat to mankind in the game of Street Fighter. So you always have to be curious about how he's going to do running up against a guy like Stupendous, especially since he just had that set recently with Infectious of Europe, a Geef player. That was pretty back and forth for a lot of it, right?
Yeah,
so you got to think that maybe Daigo's not as airtight in the Geef matchup as you'd like to think, right? Because back in Street Fighter 4, man, you used to watch Snake Eyes versus...
so sad.
Snake Eyes versus Daigo was actually the hardest thing to watch ever because it was such a beating. It was incredibly dominant, one-sided match from Daigo. But against other Geefs, it wasn't like that, you know? I mean, I feel like against other Geefs, they had a chance. So we'll see if Stupendous is maybe that kind of Geef where Daigo is just too comfortable, or if he's one of the ones where he can open things up and get it started.
It's pretty creative Geef. He's trying to play a little bit differently than most of the Street Fighter 5 Geefs we've seen.
Yeah, I feel like he really tries to use all the things, is what he wants to do, right? He wants to use all the buttons, stuff like that, the roundhouses. And the one thing that I think about Stupendous that helps him in this game is he likes to take risks.
Yes.
And I think that this Geef is the risk-taking Geef, and that's what you have to do.
You have enough life to do it.
Right, you have huge life, and you don't have much else besides SPD or Air SPD to like really open people up. So you're gonna have to make them guess, right? And you're gonna have to guess yourself.
You get a lot of damage off of it. I feel like the reward is there.
Right, yeah. Oh, he got him for sure. Yeah, caught him teching right away.
Daigo loves that backdash as his shimmy choice.
Yeah, and Ryu has one of the best ones to do it. He's got this stubby little back. There it is. He's got this stubby little backdash, right? And Daigo really opened it up. Not dead. Real close. This is Stupendous. Great block.
Saw that one coming.
Still, V-trigger available for Stupendous if he can find a way to pop it.
So much respect, but Daigo won't go for the grab. Finally found a button in the V-trigger.
Love the V-reversal from Daigo and the walk-up throw. First round, Daigo. Pretty convincing, I'd say, after he started opening up with the forward dash, back dash, right? And that's what, the reason that works is that Daigo is controlling the space so strongly with Fireball that he has Stupendous walking, blocking, so he has to react to movement from Daigo.
It's that implied threat of the grab, of course, opens you up.
Right, dash up throw is always a threat, and there it is. Stupendous has already found his answer. Look, when you dash, I'm going to jab you.
That was really nice, and that was a tick into the SPD. Great awareness. He's awake here.
Back to the corner already. Stupendous has got a long way to go. He's got meter to work with, of course. Oh, punish? Yeah, he's got him. See, Daigo's already jumping away after that knee. He knows the SPD is probably going to come, and that's great for Stupendous because Daigo's giving him space when he does that.
Also, the super is available, so even if he gets hit, a lot of damage possible.
Right. And Stupendous will calm into that. He'll do stuff like early jump medium kick, and then he'll get the critical art. Stuff like that. That's what he's looking for.
Daigo playing his position very well.
Oh, man. He almost got him again with that, and then just lets it rip. Ume Shoryu. The backdash forward dash blows it up again, and the throw. There it is. Daigo, too clean. Not textbook for any other player, but textbook for Daigo in the way that he did that.
Controlled him at every pass.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the way he likes to play. So we'll see if Stupendous can make the adjustment. There's already... Oh, he already said no. Daigo, please, no. I don't want a rematch. I don't want to play you again.
Just stop. Just stop. Hold on there, buddy.
What an ambassador for the global universe. What? He just rematch, try to force him into a match already. Jeez, Stupendous needs time.
Calm down, Daigo.
You would think the global ambassador would have a Twitch emoticon, right? Why does he not have a global Twitch emoticon?
I think it's in the works. I think it has to be.
It's got to be like Daigo Ume or something.
He's got a, or it could be a plum. It's I think that's what Ume means.
That would be pretty sick, actually.
Right.
I would just post that in Via Faces in every chat. That'd be great.
Pretty deep stuff there.
Yeah. All right, so here it is. Second game, Daigo and Stupendous. And we'll see. I'm curious to see if Stupendous opens it up with maybe more V-skill, which he hasn't been using a lot of, or maybe jump, because he's only jumped once last round, and of course Daigo uppercuts it.
Yeah, and like you said, he's trying to use everything with the character. You kind of have to when your character feels weak. It means that there's probably something that you're not doing.
Right, you have to use all the entire tool set, right? You can't just use one thing. There's a punish on the sweep again. Daigo corner now. This is a bad spot to be, but immediately side switch and gets himself out of there. Just not having any of it. Now pressure for Daigo.
Daigo really looks to be having his way here. Throwing fireballs whenever he feels. Dash in, dash out. He's in full control.
Oh, man.
Giving him a wiggle.
This is the shimmy. That is actually...
Giving
you guys
him a big
thought...
wiggle.
You think a lot of things are the shimmy, but that, folks, that was the shimmy. From Daigo. The dash up throw again. And he has too much control right now in the neutral. Way too much control. to the point where Stupendous is not opening up. He's not doing what he normally does, right? He's not hitting buttons. He's not swinging with anything big. He's not using the V skill or the jumps. It feels like Stupendous is waiting for Daigo to kill him instead of trying to play Street Fighter.
You can see that he feels pressured. He has one round here to try to turn it around.
Yeah, and it's so tough against a guy as good as Daigo, but you got to try to play your game, you know? And there it is. All right, that's the kind of stuff Stupendous has got to do. Oh, and he's got him. Yeah, walk-up SPD. That's going to be big damage. And a lead now for Stupendous. Oh, the lariat whiffs.
Wow, unfortunate.
Still, great positioning for Stupendous. Daigo with the sweep. Gets out of the corner. Yeah, and pressure. You can do that to Geef in this game.
Nice
oh, he got him again.
Game. Opened him up, missed punish.
Yeah, same thing. Even he just reversal uppercut again.
He just reads the moments of the matchup. I mean, that's Ume.
Yeah, that's how Daigo plays, and that's how he's always played. So Stupendous slowing it down, but of course the dash up from Daigo. Again. Oh, is it going to be like this? Again. How many for Daigo? He baits the throw this time, and of course, there it is.
Right on time.
You got to know that's Daigo's MO. In your head, you're even thinking, Daigo's going to throw me 8 times in a row, and I'm going to die. So you have to tech eventually, right? And as soon as that comes out, he's ready for it. Supreme Chancellor of Street Fighter, Daigo Umehara. But we've got ourselves another match coming up. Of course, it's going to be Punko, who is a fiend. Did you see his Tekken run yesterday?
I caught just a tad. Just a tad. I heard he paid over $150 for Akuma in
he paid
the
like
auction tournament.
110 or 20 or 50 or something in that number.
Over $100
for Akuma in the auction tournament, and then won the tournament.
Oh, he won.
He beat Anakin in grand finals.
Wow.
Anakin, who was in grand finals of Tekken 7 today, by the way. He beat him with Akuma and won the Tekken 7 auction.
Watch out. Punko's coming for you, Tekken players.
He says the game is cool, so he wants to play it. I'm about that. That's great. He is also in top 32 winners here of Street Fighter, so talented at a bunch of stuff.
I mean, traditionally, a lot of the strongest Tekken players are from Korea, so imagine him interfacing with that community.
Right, just grinding it out. That would be really sick.
Because we already know that he basically just, at least when it was Street Fighter 4, that guy was just playing Seth all day. All day.
Yeah, grinding Seth online all day.
All day.
All right, buttons. So it's going to be Mago versus Punko. A match I'm curious about, particularly because, again, Punko bodied in rock, paper, scissors. And that dictated how things went last time. But more importantly, I think Mago is the maximization of Karen, right? Really is tries to be the most optimal technical player with this character.
Yeah.
So his Karen play is always interesting to me, but I think maybe, you know, against a player like Punko, who, if he gets going his speed, is just going to steamroll you. And maybe that kind of tech stuff doesn't matter, and maybe it does. We'll see. But it's going to be Karen for Mago, Cammy for Punko. Buttons are good. Handshake is good. Looks like we're into the match. Should be another good one. This has all been top 32 winners, by the way, for those of you guys who are curious. It's been all winners bracket matches. Everybody who's won so far is now in top 16. So they're looking to try to crack into that top 8 later tonight.
Look for Mago to keep it right into that mid-range game. He's going to want to keep Cammy at the tip of those high heels.
Yes.
And Punko's just going to be trying to force his way into the pocket.
Right, and whether that's through jump or whether that's through grounded normals or dash or V-skill or whatever it is, he's got to find a way in somehow. Okay, yeah, no confirm from Mago because he didn't expect the hit. One thing about his shoulder pressure that you see from Karen, he delays it a lot because he wants the trade. Well, we expected the uppercut just in case he backed off. Oh, the backdash from Punko, interesting. Media is good, and that's going to be stunned just like that. Building some meter. And if he spends it, it's death, and it is. A perfect for Mago on the first round here. Punko, a little shaky there, yeah.
Mago laid off just a little bit at the beginning of the round, but then he went aggressive.
Yeah,
and just got the right reads.
And that's one thing you got to watch out for. If you're Punko, I feel like it's something that's got to be in the back of your mind. I feel like he's playing so defensive right now that he really is just not getting it started. Close to stun. One more will stun, and there it is. A double?
Double perf.
2 in a row. Well, it looks like it's back to maybe Tekken 7 for Punko here.
Oh, man.
Akuma sounds real good right now.
Infiltration's face?
Yeah, he was like, oh.
was actually disgusted.
He's like, man, I gotta fly back to Korea with this guy? Oh, God,
I
no.
don't know, man. I don't know about that one.
2 in a row, and you know Mago-san is giggling on the inside. Oh, man.
Cracked a little smile on the outside there, too.
All right, well, he's got some chip. I'm a fan of that.
Okay. I don't know if it was worth it, though.
Yeah, V-reversal for Punko. I'm just surprised at how defensive Punko is playing. I feel like he didn't try anything the entire first game. I feel like he just blocked and died. And that's not a good start, right? You have to try some kind of offense, whether you're risking uppercuts at least or, you know, being active on defense. Because he's just playing so defensive, and Mago is taking advantage of it.
He's given so much respect to Mago, and that's not how Punko plays.
No, not at all. This is definitely not his style. I'm really surprised at the more reserved Punko stuff. He's not wilding it out at all, and I think at first Mago expected that too, and when it didn't come out, he was like, all right, that's fine. I'll just play my normal stuff. Confirm again is good.
I mean, being taken out of your game plan just makes it that much harder. You can't rely on your muscle memory as much. You can't just let things go.
Right.
Taxes you mentally.
You're not playing your style. You're playing something completely different, which you won't be as comfortable with. Uppercut, yeah, anti-air is good for Mago.
He's forcing him into these positions to make bad jumps. He's forcing bad positions out of Punko, Mago, with this pressure.
Huge damage on that combo. Spends 2 bars on it. Mago needs 1 more, although this is a chance for Punko. Yeah, didn't get much out of it. Was trying to throw bait, and even Mago didn't take it.
Giving respect to the sequence.
1 button will do it. Just needs a low medium kick. Stand medium kick will do it. Oh, we got him. And again, Punko backed up trying to bait throw again, and he's just not going to take the bait.
Oh, he delayed the crunch short. Got a counter hit there.
Oh, and he did it. Mago's going to take it over Punko 2-0. Convincing stuff. 4 rounds straight.
That first one, too.
Yeah, it was like a brutalization of Punko's style. Yes. I don't know what happened, but it was like this weird, like, I'm just going to down back, not hit any buttons.
He threw out a couple of buttons and just ran into some stand fierces. It was just all Mago's game.
Yeah, it was really non-standard, and I think I'm not sure why he made that adjustment. But don't adjust anything at home. We're gonna take a quick break and be back in just a minute with some more Street Fighter V.